What to do and what to feed discoid roaches. You want to know? I'm the guy. I am the guy, and if you hear my voice, if you hear my voice and you hear my advice, listen to me. All right? There's going to be people out there telling you, "Hey, feed these dog food." But what dog food? Because if you're seeing these aren't eating that, well, people also recommend pellets. But hear me out. Hear me out. All right. So, which dog food is the question, right? You're asking probably what dog food, right? Dude, I mean, everybody, listen. You can give them dog treats, but just be careful. I would recommend these dog treats. I would recommend these dog treats. And yes, I have seen bite marks on them because the discoid eats them. All right? All right, listen to my advice. My advice. Listen to my advice. I'm gonna get to the main detail. So hear me out. They eat that stuff. All right. Water gels. Get a ton of them. They're gonna be drinking that stuff. All right. They're gonna be eating it, drinking, and you know what? You know. Step 2. I want you to hear this. All right. Take this advice. Take these caps. As much caps as whatever you're done, get the caps. All right. This I will show you what you will do with these. You see this stuff right here? You see it? All right. No one argue with me. No one. Hear me out. This right here is crested gecko food. Food. Okay. It's powdery. Now what you do is you put the powder in one of the lids, and then you put water in it and then mix it up, and they will eat that. They will eat that. All right. And far as I know about reproducing, um, they will reproduce. All right. Feed them some crested gecko food. Crested gecko. Get you a big bag of it. All right, because this stuff will run out. Get yourself a big bag, and I'll show you what my colony looks like. All right. Take my advice. Don't even worry about it. All right. They will eat that stuff. You see it in caps? Get yourself a big water bowl. Water gels in it. All right. Just water gels. All right. Just water gels. And then you'll have some of these cartons, right? If you're thinking about the babies, you can they'll if you want, you can put a little bit of something on the bottom, like put it on the substrate, and I'm sure they'll probably eat that, because I don't see any leftovers, and you would if you did, like if see, there's a little one eating right there, very little, eating it. All right, these caps, hear me out. This is a colony, all right. Now that dog treat, don't even bother with hard stuff. Get some treats. If you ask what kind of treats, get specific. Beef, turkey, get that stuff. You know? I'm gonna show you something. You see all those pieces there? I break them all with my hands. And then I put them in there and just let it sit there. I don't see any mold or nothing. And I see some chew marks. Alright? Listen to my advice. There's going to be people telling you all sorts of advice, and some of it might not even work for you, and you might be wasting large amount of money putting space that you might even need or something. You know what's going to happen is, if you hear some of those people's advices about dog food, chances are you're going to have a big bag of dog food just sitting there for nothing. All right? You want to make sure they eat? This is the way. All right? Because I've seen that this, like, they eat it up. You know what I mean? This is the way of, all right, they eat, right? Because it's got all sorts of mixed up stuff of for them to eat, and they'll get moisture, this and that, right? They'll mix it up very well. Don't make it too watery. You know, you want it just good enough, and they'll eat that up. And next, you know, it'll like be. Like they eat the whole thing, and probably, you know, a mess or something, but they might even clean that up. So yeah, don't bother with that dog treat. These cartons, yeah, I recommend them. you know, like cocoa peat on the bottom. That's for the babies. If you got some, put some in there. But don't be putting dog food all over the place. Alright? Hear my advice. Don't be putting dog food all over the place. Keep that clean. Have some cocoa coir on there and clean it up like, how can I explain? If you see some dog treat like that, or no, a little bit of some dog food, I don't know how that even got there. You notice how it just sits there, and it doesn't even look like it's been eaten up. They don't even like that. It doesn't seem like they like it at all. So if anybody mentions you about dog food, get some dog treats. Get something that involves beef and maybe even pork. Or no. Maybe beef and turkey. And don't get these kind of dog food. Don't get dog food. Don't get dog food. If you want to get wet dog food, uh, I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, you can if you want to. That's on you. So this is crested gecko food, and that's dog treats. They eat that up. They even eat the crested gecko food, and they drink the water, and they multiply just fine. So don't even worry about it. You know, you already saw the little one eaten. So there's that. Let me show you something else. Take a look. They're just hanging out. And this is an old colony. Yeah, you see all that dog food there? What a waste. Yeah, I wish I knew this a long time ago. Don't do this. Don't do it. Alright? Do what I'm doing nowadays, and you should be fine. Your colony should be fine. Alright? Some people don't get really specific into handling a colony, or they're saying, hey, you know what? Go get yourself some careless dog food, and then you end up with a lot of food like this. This has been there for so long. Don't waste your time on that. You can get some pallets if you want, like some rapid pallets. And no, I'm not talking about the poop. I'm talking about, you know, the what they eat. All right? You can get a little bit of some of that, and then you see, you know, you got the water gels there, right? But yeah, I mean they eat and climb on that just fine, but they just can't climb the walls, as you hear, right? So make sure it's a bit small and find yourself a good water bowl, and yeah, you can even keep have everything cleaned up, set up, and all that, right? Just check it every, I don't know, 2 times a week or something, you know. Get them full and all this and that. I check it probably once, but sometimes probably twice. So yeah, here's some advice. I use something like this. You know, I get a little bit of this, and then I put it in there. But get yourself some crested gecko food. Um, some stores they might have it really expensive. Hey, let me tell you something. Go buy on Amazon or something, or somewhere else. Don't even bother getting a little bit for $9.99 or for like, you know, $16 for a little bit. You're kidding me. Go get yourself a big bag, and you should be fine for a while. Don't even worry about it. Just enjoy your colony and this and that, right? All right, take care, everybody. God bless and have a good colony, and yeah, have some have a big colony so you can feed your animals, reptiles, whatever it is. All right, take care.